Welcome to episode 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 69 of Boner Police podcast.
If you want quality lesbian content, we are here in Queer Baby. Let's get started.
Okay. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Boner Police podcast. Right now, it's more of like a
Clout chasing pandemic.
clout
I'm
chasing
sorry.
pandemic. Yeah.
I just wanted
Couldn't
to
have
remember
said
the
it
moment.
I'm here this evening, morning,
It's the morning.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's morning.
I don't know.
technically.
I guess
There's
it's
some
morning.
people waking up for work right now.
Oh, for real?
I'm sure.
Wow, that sucks.
Construction
What
workers,
time is it?
maybe?
Oh, it's like 3:44,
Well,
dog.
we're
Yeah.
joined with a returning guest, Taylor Jones, and new guest, Chey, for the first time.
That's me.
Welcome.
Welcome to
I
Chili's.
didn't really plan anything as
Just
far
ask
as
some
this
fun
was
questions.
as far as this was going.
Did I draw this?
I
I don't remember, but it looks like something I would draw.
yeah.
Yeah.
You might have drawn it. I don't know who else would have drawn it.
But wasn't Josh drawing?
Yeah, but he saved his drawing sheet.
Oh.
All he did was draw for half of a podcast and then do nothing and then leave.
All girls do is eat hot chip and lie.
Hot chip.
Well, I think that it's a good place to start with mermaids.
Mermaids?
Yeah. Do you guys
Bro.
believe in mermaids?
No.
Yeah, why not? I don't have anything wrong with believing in mermaids, I guess.
I mean, I think it's a fun belief to have, and it's easier if you believe in other dimensions, because then it's maybe it's a crossover, deep in the sea, and we just don't see that side of the world, because it has to be a whole side of the world being so big, a whole different completely. It's obviously an ecosystem, so it's a community, but what the fuck is going on down there?
Hollow Earth.
Atlantis?
What if
Hollow
mermaids
Earth.
down there doing skyscrapers just like us, but they look really different because it's almost a parallel universe?
Where they don't need the sun.
I think NASA
Yeah.
just came out with something about there being a parallel universe too.
They did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
they did. It's a real thing now, so
but what is a parallel universe?
that would be a good thing to know.
Yeah, I just
The definition of a parallel universe in the sense of I don't know. What other branches of humans are there? If you had to
Well,
guess another one.
I mean, if you believe in the tree
branches
of
of
life,
humans.
Branches of humans. We all started out as human beings, but I think that there was a lot of opportunity for division as far as people moving around and going to different places and having to adapt to those places. I mean, that's how the theory on mermaids is that monkeys or wherever we started were on these islands and the water rose, and so they kept having to lose food, but if they went in the water there was fish because they're getting swallowed by the ocean, and so they eventually just start going down to hunt, and then they keep holding their breath long enough to where their just being turns into water adaptive looking humans in a sense.
I like that.
So
I want to believe in that. That's what I want to believe in.
yeah, so that's why I'm saying a different branch of humans, because then if you believe that some of them weren't on that island and continued to adapt to hunting and gathering.
And then
Just
we
another-
pop out.
Yep.
That's us.
Yep.
Winners,
Yep.
you could say.
I mean, if you want to think that we're superior, yeah, but you don't know what the mermaids are doing.
Winners.
true, they could be
We can only
fucking
shoot.
it up
We can
down
only
there.
shoot for the
Yeah.
top if we don't know
They
what
might
we're up
have
against.
a great standing economy, better candidates. No, I'm just kidding.
They probably are hotter.
But what if,
Facts.
Yeah. Humans have nothing
Dude, this
on.
mushroom
Would you
looks
s- would
fucking
you-
sick.
Would you smash some fish puss?
Honestly,
If
Some
given
fish
the
dick?
opportunity.
given the opportunity, No, because I don't look like a fish, so I
But, like, just
wouldn't be able to
test it out.
connect the attraction to a fish.
But, like, wouldn't you want to test it out? Just be like...
Can't you just get a fleshlight for that?
But
Put it on fish setting or something. I don't
Fish
know.
But, like, you don't know what it feels like, and that's only if you try it.
it gets activated in a largemouth bass.
Yikes.
You have to like shake it to activate it. You like turn on the fish mode. You have to start shaking it.
Fish mode activated.
Fish mode activated. It's shaking it, and then it just turns slightly more green and has more fish-like lips.
Lips?
Were you thinking of I mean, I thought you were like genuinely like fucking the fish, because like that wouldn't even work.
But what if it could? Like, what if that genuinely like existed?
Like you have to break through the tiny hole.
But what if it's a big hole? Like,
What fish would have a big hole?
well, think about like maybe their
Dolphin.
mouth hole. You just fucking throat fucking
Okay,
a
so then
bitch.
we're back to that. But what about teeth?
Teeth?
Dolphins.
They're not biting. Cut all their
Dolphins.
teeth off.
Dolphins. Fuck the blowhole.
But don't like whales have a big blowhole?
Yeah, but you gotta.
They have to
Fit.
expel so much water.
That's like a superior flashlight. Like.
They can even like squeeze.
That's scary. I don't know if I want to be thinking about
If you got
like
stuck in a blowhole,
I don't want to even.
you're like,
That's such a. I would. How do you not contemplate your life in that moment? I don't know.
mushrooms are cool. I just thought I'd throw that out there. Like
Mushrooms. Oh, drawing mushrooms are so much fun.
I saw some tonight because partying, and they're so cool.
They're very. Oh, but what color were they?
Like
But did they have a color, or were they just like pure like
they were like
grays?
mushroom. They're just like mushrooms.
like brown.
Mushroom color?
Yeah, they were like brown, like a light tan.
Yeah. Okay, like a tan. Okay. Yeah, because I saw these ones that look like gold, like pure gold, and they were called the Golden Teacher.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, that was. Ooh.
This mushroom, the top isn't turning out so well, and I'm kind of disappointed.
I mean, I like doing spots on mine because I feel like it gives it detail.
I
if that
tried
makes
doing
sense.
like purple, but it kind of came out shitty. Oh, yeah.
I like the stem though. How'd you do that? You like faked it?
It's just gangster things.
Gangster feels. Honestly, shading is a gangster
What
move.
kind of stuff were you thinking about when you did mushrooms?
Well, the first time was, I think, like a superior experience to each of them, but only because, I don't know, like, I was really into researching Hinduism at the time, so I was, like, learning about Buddhism? And, like, Buddhism and Buddha and, like, Taoism and all of those because of school, and, I saw like a huge Buddha statue. It was so pretty, but it was like behind my friend, so like he's like talking, this is like super like vivid behind him, so it was like he was in front of a green screen that didn't look like a projector, just pure like if our eyes could see the video version of green screen. Anyways, like that's it's so hard to explain, but that was really interesting because then it like led me down like, okay, like what the heck is this about? Because that was the whole intention going into it. It was like anything that I saw I think was gonna have some sort of kind of meaning, and it did, because then I'm sitting on this chair and this like bright light comes behind me, like a light like that, but like, so when you say don't look at those, like because it hurts your eyes, just like that. And so
I'm glad you brought your sunglasses.
right, like it's how I can look at it. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so like that came on behind me, lit up the room, so I turned around, it's just a ball of light, just a ball of light. Yeah, and then it stayed for a couple seconds, and then I like turned to tell my friend, and I looked back and it was gone. I was like, okay. And then that whole night went crazy. But it was more there was I mean, parallel universes, me and my friend and my other friend all could see the same bugs flying in the air that weren't real.
What the fuck?
Because they would leave like this little rainbow trail, and like we knew there wasn't any bugs flying around in the house all of a sudden, you know, like there was just, it was no doors were closed. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so I think maybe that was like a little peak in the sense of like if you're thinking of like a veil of is over your eyes when you're asleep. I think that like part of doing shrooms is an ego death in the sense of like taking that veil off and like genuinely seeing the world, understanding it, and like finding balance so you don't go insane thinking about all the things that are going on. I don't know why I had to put that in there, but anyways, shrooms are a beautiful thing, and so that's why I think that ball of light was like almost if life after death like continues and spirits are still floating around from all sorts of places, then I think that was a spirit. Oh, for sure. Because, like, it came back throughout the night.
The ball of light, you think it's a spirit?
Yeah, it followed me all night.
What the fuck? That's so cool.
Yeah. So, I don't know. And, like, I was completely safe that entire night, and I think it was a really good experience. So, I feel like some spirits bring really positive energy. Yeah. Because, like, I don't know. Things happen. Like, you can't deny that. You at least know someone that's, like, seen a ghost or...
Yeah.
Or
like
a ghost. Or
thought they saw one. Or...
I've had like some experiences where like I saw a psychic and I was at like some sewing class and I felt the presence of like my great grandma.
See, that's what happened another time.
And I like asked the psychic that I was with and I was like, yeah, that was her. And, like, the only thing I could think of when I was at, like, that class or whatever was her, and it was fucking weird.
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa.
Grandma, I don't know what you're thinking of you right now. I'm trying to stab my fingers with these thousands of little needles and peculiar little pointy things.
Pointy things.
I want to do it. I want to get acupuncture in my hands to, like, keep them happy.
Keep
You're
them
not
happy.
afraid to like needles?
No, I don't think so. Every time I like had one of those clothespins, I'd always like poke my fingers.
Yeah. Did you ever like put it through your skin?
Yeah, because I had guitar calluses, so it didn't hurt. Like,
you know what I'm talking
through
about.
them.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So, no, I think I could do it.
You think you could get them?
Yeah.
I don't think I could watch.
I don't think I could watch. I think I could just feel it and be like, interesting.
And
Take it in.
acupuncture?
Maybe if I did it a couple times.
Because usually the vibe of like acupuncture is very like, I don't know, meditating
It's very calming.
vibes. Yeah.
My dad used to get
Relaxing.
acupuncture, and it was like, I went to one of his things, and it was just very calming.
Hmm.
It was like a really cool room. They had like salt lamps and stuff.
Mm-hmm, they usually do.
They,
I'd wanna go to a
they
place like
usually
that.
have salt lamps.
I mean, like I haven't seen one yet that doesn't, but maybe one doesn't. I don't know, like little mini waterfalls everywhere. Like
Yes.
you know how many relaxing things. Would you do a sensory deprivation tank?
Oh yes, I would.
You don't know what that is?
Isn't that like the things where you go into like this? I don't know. What is it?
It's like a tank of water.
It's like
room
this
temperature.
blacked out, like little
Yeah.
pool
Yeah.
with like temperature controlled water
Yeah.
and
I want to go do
like density set, so you just float in it.
that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You
fall
just-
out of your head.
So, yeah, you just sit there in the dark, not feeling anything, floating.
I'd love to
Floating.
do that.
But you don't even feel like you're
Schoolboy
floating
Q.
because there is no wave. I would totally do that. What do you think it'd be
Definitely.
like if you were like on mushrooms or like?
Oh
or,
my
like,
You would
gosh,
see
you
so
would
much.
see so much. Dude, I closed my eyes one that I think that was that night because I show up to my friend's house and there was like 6 other people tripping. So I already came with like 3 or 4 people. So it was really great. Anyways, close my eyes because I'm laying on the bed and I just see beaches like beautiful beaches, bunch of resorts and hotels like on the beach and stuff, and I'm just like flying over it like a drone. Everything's really vivid, and then this guy comes in front of it, and there's like letters, but I can't read them, and he's just kind of like, it was almost like a gif. He like just came out and smiled. Weirdest. I don't know.
You accepted his smile.
Yeah,
of course.
I was just like, and I just like opened my eyes, and I was like sitting in the room, and I'm like, like I was just flying.
I was just flying.
And you just like had your eyes closed, or were you sleeping?
I have my eyes closed. But like sometimes you just doze off into what I mean. Like I've been able to stare at the wall and like watch the wall morph into different things. It was definitely the wall, but it was also definitely Jesus.
I saw
and
Jesus.
then Bob Marley and like I don't know.
Wall Jesus.
Wall Jesus, yeah.
Dude, I want to fucking meet Wall Jesus. He sounds kind of cool.
I mean, he looked cool. Just like a big head and the hair and everything.
Damn, that's cool. This makes me want to do it even more.
Yeah.
I want to.
That's how it was for me.
I don't want to have a bad trip. I'm scared to.
And I think that's something that
I don't even think I care.
No, a bad trip
At
would
this-
really like mess with your mind.
it would, but overcoming it would be wild.
Mm-hmm.
A wild ride, I feel like, because I don't know, you can stop a bad trip,
Mm-hmm.
but like I think you'll feel it in the beginning, because like right when it hits you, it's this like overwhelming feeling in your chest, like physically, and you have to like calm yourself down, because if you let it like take you, if you don't surrender, it'll just take you on its ride. It's not your ride, it's their ride. Whatever that is, whoever they is. Or it's just your
That's
brain
weird.
taking advantage of your like thoughts and feelings and memories.
Your brain's like, you're mine now, bitch.
Yeah. See, because when I'm doing that, like I see like a little brain like playing with a puppy, and the puppy is
A devil.
like, wait, no, you're how is it? Like, yeah, no, like giving your brain a little treat and like saying go play. And then the other way around is like, I don't know, that scene from SpongeBob with all the cabinets on fire. But like instead it's like the Netherlands stuff coming out from like what is that? Wait, no, is that no, it's not the Netherlands, oh my gosh, from Minecraft.
Oh, the Netherworld.
The Netherworld.
Or, like
yeah.
the end.
Yeah. Yeah. That's coming out of the drawers.
Want Scooby snack?
You bought Scooby snacks. I haven't had one of these in a minute.
Would you like a Scooby snack?
I would fucking love
This
one.
is what he eats?
Scooby snacks are so good. Like, they're so
Listen.
underrated.
They're in my cupboard. I mean, I don't eat them all the time.
Not that I can really understand anything you're saying, but yes. Do you like my eye?
Yes.
No? Yeah.
A little alien eye.
I don't really know what I was going for. I'm just kind of chilling.
Happen. That's the best. Whoa.
So when did you like start doing planes and shit?
So, I've been, like, flying alone since I was, like, 7 or 8. So, it's been about 6-7 years, I guess. 8 years. And I kind of, like, fell in love with just being able to leave everything, like, that was on the ground, and I could just, like, kind of be away.
That would be pretty.
And I flew all the time, and I just kind of developed a like passion for it, I guess. And I was like, yeah, I would love to be like in the sky like all the time. Just it's cool because there's no one else on the plane that you know, so it's like you're just vibing in your own world. And I think about 2 years ago I started my lessons and just getting into it, and I've been going to like the flight conventions and stuff And it's just a lot of fun, and it's something I'm very passionate about. But
Do you want to be a pilot?
I do. I want to be a pilot so bad. I
Yeah.
want to be a commercial pilot.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like if you had any like plans to make that like a job or something.
Where do you have to?
Let's
I
see.
mean, taking lessons.
You
Is that all
start
you
at-
need? You just need hours.
So, to get your private pilot's license, you have to be 15. That's the earliest you can get it. But I don't have enough hours for that yet, and flight lessons are so expensive.
Oh, I bet.
But you practice at, like, the municipal airports, like the smaller ones. And I've been going there for about 2 years. But I think once I'm out of college, at least, or somewhere in between, I'll start working on my commercial license. But that's kind of a goal in the future, because right now, paying for those lessons is not in my budget. So, yeah.
You'll do it. I think you're.
Yeah.
Anything that makes you animated or feel happy when you're talking about it is.
You'll do it
You'll
no
do
matter
it.
what.
Yeah,
Mhm.
even if you don't do it forever, that's what's fun.
And if I don't, like, get through that or want to do that anymore, snowboarding is always going to be an option.
Yeah. Ooh, if you got sponsored by Red Bull,
Bruh,
watch you do
I'm-
flips.
I'm
Or,
working on it.
Red Bull Monster. Adidas,
That's like a dream.
Nike, all these things.
Hmm.
That would be so cool. What did you want to be when you were little?
I never really wanted to be anything. I wasn't really sure. What about you?
A teacher and then a baker.
I wanted to be a teacher too. That's the one thing. I always
Why?
wanted to be a teacher.
Why did I want to be a teacher?
What about
Would
you?
you
I
still
think-
want to be a teacher? You think?
Yes
that-
and no.
That would make you happy? Getting bullied
Getting
by
bullied.
little kids?
I'd be a high school teacher. I would love to be a high school teacher. Nothing else.
Still think.
All the kids are just little shits. I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of almost would like enjoy if there was like a challenge to it. Of like dealing with like little shits. Little shits that think they're really cool. And
Yeah.
Like a probation officer.
yeah. I feel like I would enjoy that. Or I can make it enjoyable for at least the people.
If you became a probation officer, I would die. I think that'd be the funniest thing ever.
I would love it.
I'd be like, you better be fucking letting them off early. If you find some weed.
Alright, brother, we're gonna need to make a deal here.
So you let me hit your pen, and
Oh
we
my-
can carry on.
Can you imagine?
No.
I would do that.
You let me hit that real quick. I didn't see nothing. Dude, it's crazy how many people at the skate park like just have like vapes and shit now. Whether it's like the Juuls or like those puff bars and like just that kind of stuff. It's crazy how like I don't know if it's just limited to scooter kids, but it's almost like it's just like every scooter kid that I see at the skate park, they have like a vape of some sort on them. And it's like max one of them is like 18.
No, like I bet they're all underage.
Well, all 100% of them are underage.
Yeah.
None of them are are close to being old enough.
Yeah, I fucking doubt it.
And it's like, I don't know. There's this one guy, Levi, who comes and he's the vape guy.
Really?
Yeah, he's the nicotine plug.
Wait, isn't he Ice Cold Coke?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
ice cold Coke.
He's
Yeah, he's ice cold Coke.
That's all I know him by.
That's all I call him.
That's all anyone calls him.
I think it's fucking funny. This kid like came to the skate park one day with like a backpack on, and I was just like chilling in the shade, and he just walked up to me and he was like, "Yo, bro, you want an ice cold Coke?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want an ice cold Coke." And he just whipped out his backpack and pulled out like a cooler with ice.
The first time I met him, he was like super weird. he like kept asking me questions, and I was like, okay.
He asks like enough questions to be able to like just yell a handful of words at you based upon like one or two topics.
Yes.
As you kind of just like ride around. Like, yeah, bro, nice shoes. I see those. Next time you circle around, he's like,
some friends.
get them hoops, bro. I don't know what people say in basketball. Hoops.
Oops. Oops and boops.
Maybe.
I don't know how you're such a good artist. Like, I don't get it. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're drawing eyeballs and mushrooms, and then you look over, and then you're sad.
I mean, kind of, honestly, this is what it looks like when you look in the mirror. It's drippy, drippy.
Gross.
Drippy, drippy.
Is that like a folder of drawings?
Yes, actually. This is like,
God.
these are like all drawings that when me and Josh and all the boys like worked together.
You kept them? That's amazing.
Yeah, someone kept them.
These are beautifully executed.
There's a few dicks in there.
Oh. Damn, who can draw a dick that good?
Josh.
What the fuck? Do you see that shit?
Wow. That's a good
Josh
dick.
draws a meaty dick, not
like,
gonna lie.
I can draw a dick, but that's a good dick.
I've never, like, actually tried to draw a dick.
I've had so many people ask me to draw a dick for them just so they can watch me draw a dick. And I'm like...
Yeah.
Whoever drew these is, like, a good artist.
Josh.
Oh, there's more. There's more.
It usually starts with like.
Yeah.
It usually starts with me saying something to him.
Titty. Everyone.
Titties.
Oh my god. Usually starts out with like me saying something like vague to Josh, and then him like saying something stupid back, and then it morphs into like just a one-word phrase that we yell at each other the whole day. And so he would just like start drawing them down in pictures.
That's amazing.
Like one time we were talking about like how there's like some like weird like reach around names for like giving someone a reach around. There's like a numb Texas stranger or something like that. Or there's like it's a Texas stranger reach around or something, or
Reach around. Or what's that
but that means like
Slovakian
using your
traffic code.
like sitting on your, it's like sitting on your hand until it gets numb, and then you reach under like behind your leg, and then you do this, you turn it up your hand upside down, so you're going in switch.
Dude, sometimes like when I'm tying my shoes or something, my veins are like, and it's so weird.
Because you're like bent over.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Don't laugh at that.
I'm sorry.
You're a child. Oh my god.
Dude, I literally am surrounded by children all the time. You know this. Yes. No, but I like took a picture and I was like, wow, that really looks like a guy's hand.
Wow, those are some meaty veins.
Those are some
You
meaty
said that? Ain't no one got meatier veins than me, baby. You're the best on the block.
Best on the block.
Just like the hookers.
Oh.
They got the best on the block. No, we saw quite a few hookers over in Tempe.
Yes.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
Yes, that was,
You look over and there's like one was like walking across the road with like butterfly wings on.
Yeah, that was cool.
I was like, damn.
That was
Probably do it quick
interesting to watch.
Give you the little fairy dust.
She give us some of that fairy
yeah.
dust, and then we'd be over with. And no complaints from me.
Oh, poor girl.
Can I see that real quick?
No, this, yeah. Circle.
Circle. It's like, okay, so I was texting my friend Ethan now,
now.
and I was like, yeah, I'm going to Circle C, and I'm pretty sure I was like a little tipsy, and he's like, Circle C? And I was like, yeah, what do you mean? I meant Circle K, but I'm a little dumb, so it didn't come out that way.
Circle C.
So now that's kind of like an inside joke that I go to Circle C, and now every time, like, yeah.
Circle
Circle
C.
C.
I get it.
Circle C.
I
I kind of wish it was that. Circle C. Why didn't they think of that? Circle K.
Why not just circle?
Is K really better than C?
Why don't we just obtain the entire word circle? Just make it.
Could we just, like, copyright Circle K?
I'm sure they have.
I wonder if people have tried to do that.
I don't think people are that stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
You never know. Entrepreneurs are like, I can do this. I can afford this. Circle K wants to not refund me my...
I'm just gonna take this.
This has happened. I talked about this with Zach,
What?
but it was the fact that like people will pay like for the domain name super similar to something that already exists, just so like if someone misspells it, they like go to their website and they like use it as if it was the other website. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Sorta?
Interesting.
But so I made the example of like Pornhub. Instead of typing Pornhub, you type in like Pornbub or something like that. But it would like take you to like a really similar porn website
Oh my god.
because they like are preying on the fact that you just didn't like error check your own typing.
And it just, like, basically takes you to Pornhub.
Yeah, and then there was like a spin-off of that was like popular when I was in like sophomore or freshman year of high school. Cornhub. Yeah. Cornhub. Where you can see big black cobs getting shucked.
Oh my.
I was watching this, like, one comedian, and he's talking about, like, when people say all lives matter and stuff, because this isn't political, because it's a conversation for a different
You
day.
can get political.
But it was...
I've heard you talk.
Yes. But it was like, Black Lives Matter, some white guy was like, well, you guys got a whole month out of that. He's like, yeah, Black Lives Matter, whatever. He was like, 9/11, never forget. And then he's like, I'm gonna get a shirt that says all buildings matter. So now, that made no sense without any context.
Right.
But instead of Black Lives Matter, just buildings matter. Like, all buildings matter.
All buildings matter.
Yes. And I think I'm gonna get that shirt.
All buildings are matter.
Oh.
I mean, it is a true fact that buildings are matter. You'd be wearing a fact on your
Excited
t-shirt.
to move. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my room though.
Is it
That's
gonna?
the
Have you
most
already
exciting
seen the
part.
place?
Mhm. I'm gonna still be like near the ceiling fan because my bed's like in the sky. So that'll be fun. I fucked up my last fan, or the fan I have now, because when I'd have people over and they'd get on my bed, they would hit their head or some sort of limb on my fan. So now it like wobbles. And my dad walked in and my fan was like, and he was like, what the fuck's wrong with your fan? And it's just from everyone hitting it. And I'm hoping that doesn't happen because now I can't use my fan. Or else I'm scared it's gonna like just fall off my ceiling.
I would think about that all the time.
Yeah. It's scary.
Yeah.
That is very scary.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this previously, but what's the largest animal you can beat with your with your bare hands?
Animal or anal? I heard
An-
anal.
animal.
What? I said a monkey.
like,
like
but
a
like,
fish.
well, like what kind?
A monkey? I'd do like the monkeys that steal your bananas.
when you go on a grocery, like when you're on like a field trip with your ninth grade choir class in like Indonesia, and then there's like those little monkeys that'll steal your chips if you turn around,
Yes.
or they like will steal your phone or your wallet.
Little motherfuckers, like.
Yeah, I was saying similar. Like you could beat one of those little bitches up.
a lot bigger, so you could probably beat up something different.
But I was thinking an ostrich.
An ostrich?
Yeah.
No, those they will literally.
I could,
take
dude, fucking
a
choke.
bull?
I could choke out on a fucking ostrich.
No, you could.
Yeah, you could.
All it is,
You
Shay,
gotta ride on
is
it
neck.
till
You know
it
how much
dies.
neck I got. You know how much real estate in the neck department I get.
Yeah, have you ever seen ostrich races? Like, you could easily sit on its back. And
How fast do you think I could choke out an ostrich?
That's all it is timing.
No, you definitely.
If I get the drop on it,
Do you know
it
their
is
legs,
going
dude?
down.
Their legs are fucking massive.
They-
They could just like.
Their legs
hurt
can't get me
you.
if I'm
The
choking
only
it.
thing that would suck is if it fell over, because then when your legs underneath it and gets crushed, that would be terrible.
Sort of.
But that's, I mean, I want to think that, like,
Maybe
Clint
it,
Eastwood could do that.
what about like an emu? Those are just like smaller ostriches.
Wait, Clint
That's true.
Eastwood?
Yes.
Isn't that the black guy in Cloudy with Chance and Meatballs?
That's Flint Lockwood.
Wrong person.
If you don't know who Clint Eastwood is, please look him up right now. Because, no, if you see him, what he looks like,
I'm gonna put it up on
he is
screen.
not, he is not freaking.
Clint Eastwood.
Flint Lockwood.
Flint Lockwood.
Oh, he's an old white guy.
He's an actor. I saw him on a magazine in Walgreens. It was like, he turned 90, and I'm like, good, he's not dead. Betty White. Clint Eastwood, stay strong.
What about him?
Flint Lockwood.
Beat up an ostrich?
Yeah, I would hope that he could.
I doubt it. He's like 90.
But you should see him act.
yeah, yeah. Even if he loses, he'll act like he won. I would, dude. I'm not gonna say I got fucked up by an ostrich.
Flint Lockwood would definitely kill an ostrich.
Noodle arms. His
No,
fucking,
his arms are like.
his fucking noodle arms and his. Pew.
What if I just like started beating up the mic? The fuck you say to me?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
It's hot in here.
I can turn the fan on.
Yeah.
Also, you're wearing a sweater.
Okay.
That's a great point.
Nobody asked.
Nobody
I'll take my sweater
asked.
off, it's fine.
Nobody asked. Okay.
I always feel more like safe in a hoodie.
I feel that.
Like
It's really nice.
Liar.
Well, that's why girls steal their boyfriend's hoodies.
facts. And they
If you
smell
feel
good.
safe in your man's arms, you're gonna feel safe in his hoodie. Makes no
My
sense.
hoodies.
Dude, okay, I need you to like tell me. Do I have a big forehead? Or, like,
Let
is
me
it-
see your forehead.
Or is it like normal?
It's not bigger
You
than
have
my
a
little
normal-
sister's.
Forehead. You have a normal ass forehead. I've
Okay.
seen many big foreheads.
My little
in my
sister has
days.
way more forehead than you.
Okay, I just like I get scared because
She-
everyone talks about how big my friend's
You want me to
forehead
show
is.
you a big?
My little sister has a
forehead?
5 head.
Like a 6 head?
5 head.
Almost. No.
Like, like 4, 5.
Wait, that's
You know.
Circle C.
I'm gonna add more to it. Obviously,
I got regular size forehead.
my forehead like camera is that way. Like my forehead's not bad, but like I'm also not proud of it. But I wouldn't want a forehead that's like the size of a roller. You feel?
Mm.
I don't know. It doesn't look that bad on camera.
I don't.
I
think
also
you
don't
have a
just
big
like
forehead.
looking at myself. That's so weird. I don't like how I look, so like looking is weird.
I can look at myself. I don't like hearing myself.
Do you look at yourself long enough to see your skin on top of your body?
What the nuts?
If you ever felt like that, have you ever been like, I'm in this skin, but like I am not the skin?
No.
Oh. Yeah, me
fuck?
neither.
It's like, wait, no. Yeah, I think about. I don't think about that stuff. I think about like, do we come from like a white room? Like, do we come from Like, what is there
A white
when we
room.
die? If, like, Buddhism and everything in the afterlife and heaven and hell, like, didn't exist, and to some people, they don't. But what's after? Like,
Not
what
a
would-
white room. Can't be. No. What?
But
The
what would it
universe
be?
is too big for that.
But, like, you don't know that. Like, what's after?
Your body splitting into multiple cells, and each of your cells turning into many universes.
But, like, is that proven?
No.
Exactly.
Is
so,
God
like,
proven?
there,
Is
no.
Jesus proven?
But
Is dying
Buddha
proven?
proven?
Yeah.
No,
Is
that's what I
living
mean. Like,
after
what if,
proven?
like, nothing exists?
I mean, that's a thought to think, but I think that's, I don't know. Like I thought that for a while, but then I was just like, this is sad. Nothing after
Well, no,
nothing.
I do think that, like, your spirit exists after you die.
Okay,
There's
so you're
no
just
fucking
wondering
way that
how.
it doesn't. I'm just like,
Well,
what
if you,
if none of that did exist? But that's not how I think, I guess.
what do you think if parallel universes are exactly what we think they are, that will just keep continuing
I
into
think
these
you come
parallel
back as another
universes?
person.
I think reincarnation is completely possible. Yeah, absolutely. Because like
I was hearing a lot about that in a podcast I was listening to the other day,
atoms and all that sort of stuff.
and I was like, yeah, that I could get behind that.
I could get behind that.
I could get behind just like thinking there's like I'm just like gonna go to sleep and then I just wake up in a new life.
Think about that when you're tripping, because there's no more time better to see that everything is everything.
That's why I want to, like, take acid or shrooms, but I'm just scared, obviously. I don't want to till I'm, like...
Don't do it until you're not
I'm-
scared.
Yeah, I'm, like,
That's
8,
smart.
17, 18. 'Cause I feel like that's
Yeah, that's
a good-ish time.
about when I went. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
I think a lot about that even when I'm sober. Like, I think a lot of just... You've heard some of my thoughts, and you're like, what the fuck? Those are, like, high thoughts.
I think it's just because the way you talk.
Yeah. I think... I don't know. There's sometimes at, like, 2 in the morning, I'll just be thinking, damn. Like, if I didn't exist, what would the world be like? Not in terms of, like, oh my god, the world's so different because of me. But, like, how many people's lives would
Not
be
like
different?
not like if you were here and then disappeared.
Like,
what
if I
would
just
happen
didn't exist at
after?
all.
Yeah.
But like yeah, if you just never were a thing.
Like, would my dad be in the same spot? Would my friends, like, be alive? Like,
no, it'd be
Yeah,
impossible.
none of that would be possible.
which is so crazy to think. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You like influence like a lot more than you think you do.
It's like, how different, like, would your life be if, one, we never met, or I just didn't exist? Like, how different would my life would have been if, like, my friends didn't exist? Like, it just mind blows. Blows my mind. Just kidding.
Mind job.
Mind jobs. Yeah, mind job gives you mind job.
Fucking the brain up in
I'm
the
about
cloud.
to mind nut.
Mind nut, even better.
I'm about to brain blast. If you haven't already, anyone that's listening, listen to Billy Cobb. Billy Cobb is like the best band.
Yeah.
Just
She Doesn't Love Me, that's such a good
you know,
song.
She Doesn't Love Me is a good song.
1955.
1955 is a good, or I think it's 1855. Is it 19? No, maybe no, it's 1955
Yeah.
by Billy Cobb. And then there's like some other ones too that are pretty dope. But that's like a little highlight spotlight of
Billy Cobb.
of the podcast. Billy Cobb.
Billy Cobb.
I like that guy. I like what he's doing. His like album is one of his albums is called Zerwe. It's like a play on Weezer.
What city are we in right now?
Mesa.
East Mesa.
Like, how far away are we
East
from
Mesa.
downtown Phoenix?
Downtown Phoenix?
20 minutes, 25.
Like 30.
Whoa.
25.
Like 30 minutes.
HOV line.
Should I not have mapped that?
Actually, no, not 30 minutes. Depending on
What's the address?
here.
Yeah.
Let me text it to you.
It just says, oh yeah.
I won't have to edit anything out.
Because I might be getting picked up to go watch the sunrise. Because I actually have friends, which is kind of cool.
That actually sounds fun.
I know.
Watching the sunrise. Why not? What time is it right now?
It's like 4.
It's 4:30.
Oh! Time went by quite
fast.
It went young.
You seen that meme of that guy saying "Meow," and then them repeating his voice on top of NASCARs going around the track?
Wow, and Johnson pulls up in front.
There's nothing more entertaining than watching cars drive left all day. I don't know why.
Drive left?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Left? What the fuck does that mean?
Turning left, that's all I do.
Making another left turn.
There's nothing more.
They're making another left turn.
Yes, thank you.
Ah, guess what? Another left turn.
That's not an address.
Is it not an address?
No. That's
What did I send you?
not an address.
The fuck, did I forget my address?
No, you didn't type it right. It's not just, you need to type road. Or RD.
Oh, you can't copy paste?
I did, but it doesn't work like that. It doesn't show up as an address when I send it.
Do you need a ride, or are they picking you up?
They're picking me up, I think. We might have to meet them somewhere, if that's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind. Honestly, I think cruising right now would be really fun. So
Yeah, it's not gonna send you a link to it.
music and
yes,
no
it is.
cars.
It works like that, I promise.
Maybe on iPhones.
Oh yeah, he has a Samsung. What is your address? Huh?
Then
Where's my phone? Here, I'll find it.
Alright, there it
Cause
is.
I'm here.
Direction. Okay, share.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to send you it too?
No,
No.
I have an iPhone.
Plus, you know how to get here. So
Well Vista and the 60.
Hey.
I'm getting doxxed now. After I go
Oh my
through
gosh.
all this.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
I go through all this and then she just leaks where I live.
Well, technically, that's not like
Yeah.
that's kind of off.
I'm in a general area.
I
Yeah.
don't
Probably-
think anyone would genuinely be able to find
You could
out.
probably find my Dodge Charger outside. My all-white Dodge Charger sitting outside. Oh,
License plate is a serious
crap.
sign.
My license plate says nerd. Go fast, but fast is spelled FST.
FST?
Yeah,
FST. Fist.
yeah. So you can sound it out.
Mr. Lister, the sister fister, the Lister sister, the fister resistor.
Okay, I don't think we needed to go all the way there, but you took it there, so.
Hey, it's just a song.
Thank you.
It's 30 minutes away from where this person is, so we might have to meet them.
Yeah, that I would feel bad. That's
You
30
did
minutes a
say
minute.
Phoenix, downtown
Yeah,
Phoenix.
He lives downtown Phoenix.
That's quite far. Why did I only buy liquids when I went to the grocery store?
I think it happens.
Like, I'm so dumb.
I think it happens.
No, like, I didn't buy food. Like, my brain just forgot that I needed to eat.
So here's the eyes of John so far. They look kind of retarded, I'm not gonna. It's fine.
No,
The what?
I've seen people draw eyes and they suck. Those are good eyes.
The eyes of Jaw?
Many people try to draw eyes because eyes are very fun to draw, but not everyone can draw eyes. But everyone can draw eyes in their own way. But those were good eyes. You can tell they're eyes. That's how.
I just stick with the old dot
That's
dot.
all you need. If you can draw an eye and you can tell that
The
it's an
old
eye,
dot
then it's
dot.
good.
I just like cracked my upper spine. That felt cool.
If you're laying down, you have someone like find your vertebrae, pull the skin up, like pinching it, and then pull it really hard. It pops your lower vertebrae.
Dude, I just okay.
Yeah.
I just
I don't know if I want just anyone touching my lower vertebrae.
you definitely do.
That would feel really
Pog.
nice. Yeah.
I do want it, Pog.
I like. Nope.
How many times a week do you say you go and watch the sunset
I don't anymore.
or the sunrise?
I don't anymore because it's too dangerous right now.
But like before,
Why?
I would go every morning.
every morning.
There's like a solid 2 weeks that I'd go every morning. And it was really good. Like it was really good for my mind and like everything. And I had like a diary, not a diary, but it was like just I draw on it, whatever. But it was like it's really calming.
I bet.
I would really suggest it.
It is, yeah, something that it's a medicine.
Natural. Natural even.
It's just your brain going through. But then if it goes too long, then it's just like delirious and it's just like there's like a window of really awakeness. Really awakeness.
Do you know the dog Walter? He's like his head is just like he passed away.
Today?
Yeah.
No.
Walter.
Rest in peace, Walty boy.
Walty boy.
Damn. My homie.
I know he's gone. I love Walter.
Who's
I already-
Walter?
I'll show you a picture. I thought he was gonna bail, and then he didn't. He was like, I'm getting ready, and I was
Remember what I said earlier about like the comedy club? Oh,
everyone.
That is so
Walter
sad.
passed today.
That is so sad.
Rip
No!
Rip Walter.
Why? That means no. I have so many. I have a saved meme in my camera roll with that dog. 2 of them.
I think I'm done with this,
Sad.
but I want to add more eyes. I'm just too lazy.
That's fair.
I could fall asleep, but I'm not going to. Obviously, because I can't. Because I'd sleep until like 12. And my dad would be like, where the fuck are you? He'd come pounding on your door. He'd... I do that a lot.
My door. My front door or like my door.
Nasty.
Door
fucking
referring to
intro.
butthole.
I do you notice that like I'll start sentences I just cut off and I'm like never mind. Really?
No.
I feel like I do that. I do it a lot.
I tend to block out stupid things.
It's weird.
What the fuck? These new age children technologies.
New age vapes, I don't get that.
I don't understand them. Back in my day, we just smoked cigarettes and did chewing tobacco.
I got offered a cigarette today and I was like, no.
Should have said thank you and sold it to a bum for $1.
Sell it to the kids at the skate park.
One of them will pay $1 for that
They
shit.
were fiending for like the weed cigarettes, the CBD ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro.
Dude, they were like fiending for those things.
They were like, let me get one of those bitches.
Okay. Alright. I
Alright,
don't think the listeners really needed to hear that. So
Listeners do
seductively,
have
the
this.
fuck? The fuck is going on over there? Listen. God damn.
I feel like I could do ASMR.
I don't know.
Hello, welcome to my ASMR today. I just really want to talk about my love for God.
Jesus.
That's the best way to get a
You're
spiritual.
ruining it. You're ruining it.
I know. That's why I did it.
I
See,
can't wait to listen to this and be like, wow, I fucking hate my voice.
Don't hate your voice.
I can't.
You can't, because you're gonna hear it for the rest of your life. Better stop hating it now, or else you're
People
gonna.
tell me that I have like a monotone.
No, I've heard monotone voices. Someone told me that too once though, and I was like, all right then. I think it's just because
I've
you
heard
don't
it
have
too.
this high pitched voice like this, and you have so much emotion, like in your voice. You know, like how white girls talk.
You're white girls, yeah.
True. That's so true.
Like I work at a salon, and it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
I tried ordering an Uber last night because I needed a ride home because
Ubers.
everyone was on shrooms. And,
Yeah.
The Uber that I was supposed to get was deaf, and I was like, no way.
Did you said no way on the deaf guy?
Why? He wouldn't talk to you.
Wow, you piece
That's
of shit.
perfect.
Piece of shit.
No, I
What
ended
the
up getting a
fuck?
ride, but I was like, he's deaf? I felt I didn't feel bad. I was like, how am I
That's
gonna
like
tell him
Taylor
about
being
this?
like a driver, and then in her profile she says I can't smell very good. And then you're like, she can't smell me when I get in the car. What the fuck? Can't smell me? Like, another one. Wouldn't you feel very discriminated? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't control
If
that I can't
anyone-
smell out of my one nostril.
My
Exactly.
grandma doesn't have her sense of smell.
Well, it's the same thing. Jojo Perez, he tweeted on Twitter. He said people that jump in the pool are like pussies or something. And I just want to say, like, man, there is real discrimination.
People that
out
jump
here.
in the pool and plug their nose. You mean?
People that
Shut
jump into
up,
the pool
I
and
do
that poke their
that.
nose. That's what I meant. Yes.
My
But-
nostrils don't work like that.
Baby, 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 baby.
I'm also scared of the pool vacuum. I won't get in a pool if it's running.
Sounds awful similar to someone I know.
Interested.
Do you
That's-
also?
I mean, no, but I get it. Because I kind of sometimes.
When you're under-
When I'm
Sucks my
swimming-
toes, dude.
When you're
Yeah.
under the water and you hear it's like,
Yeah, my
And
vacuum
you're like,
used to climb the fucking wall.
Yes, and it does that, like.
It's like a zombie apocalypse
Yes.
going down, and I'm like,
Yes. I'm like, who?
It
And then it's
sounds
just
like-
the vacuum
sounds
cleaner.
like there's some good pussy on the other side of the pool.
Oh, the grapefruit challenge apparently on the side. That's.
my vacuum's getting some good vacuum pussy tonight. I applaud that man. No, but I'd take it out of the pool, and then when I'd go swimming, and then when I was done, I'd put it back in. And then I was done, and that was it.
That's smart.
I
Well,
hated it.
I got used to it finally, and then I was trying to do some backflips, and I kept smacking my legs on it, and I was like, this is really annoying, go away, and it
Go.
wouldn't. So I was like, I don't like you again.
I like you again.
I tried to share this pool with you, you have your side, I have mine, but it's scary. And everybody has them.
I know, so the first thing I looked at when we went to go, like, tour this house, because it has a pool. The vacuum's fucking horrifying.
Pool parties.
Yes, no,
Fuck
I'm gonna have
yeah.
so many people over.
So many things to do.
So many things to do. Circle C.
Circle C. My hands are sweaty. And I don't
Something
like it.
about pool, whatever you're
Yeah,
saying.
the vacuum. That was the first thing I looked at when I looked at the backyard.
It's spooky.
I was like, fuck. We got one of the shitty ones. And I'm sure it costs like $400, but it's scary. It's like one of the cylinder ones that rolls. I can't roll, but
I know what you're talking about.
and it
My
has
dad
the-
does pools.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
they're scary. The ones that look like mops, are they not?
Yeah, the
scary?
GX 75,000, a Mark X.
The Glue Glock.
Yeah,
5000.
that automatic pool filter cleaner. Yeah, dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. That shit looking like I might as well just paint like a face on it, and then so it looks even more scary. So whenever I tell people like I'm fucking scared of the vacuum, it looks more menacing when they look down at it.
I want to put like googly eyes on.
I saw a
Like
TikTok of this
Brobot?
girl putting googly eyes on everything in her roommate's room, and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I used to do it all the time. No, at the restaurant that I worked at as a server, every time like we printed ticket orders, it would come out of this ticket printer, and we had to do it all night. So I was like, oh my gosh, put googly eyes on that thing. It was amazing. Came out like a little tongue when you clocked in and
Slowly
out.
seducing the microphone.
Really, yeah.
That's ASMR.
Toasters.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I just like I can't keep a straight face unless I was in like a room alone.
I mean, that's when they usually do it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Alone in a room.
Mhm.
If you were like gonna make ASMR videos, what kind would you make?
Eating? No, because I hate eating ASMR.
They like make it really loud too.
I know they're like
Okay, wait, no, so shut the fuck up. Don't ever do that shit again.
okay.
We're not trying to make people nut while they're listening to this,
Wait a
okay?
minute.
What the fuck?
Markers, but like those markers that really grip to the paper. That's what I would do. I would draw my ASMRs. People would
You
love
draw
that.
and write,
Yeah.
and then say words with like impactful
I would
sounds
just
in
be
them.
like talking about life. I just want to come out and say
Just like
There are like
What
hand
is-
sounds and stuff,
oh yeah.
what do you like listening to?
like tapping and like that shit sounds really good.
Bad shit.
No, that like the
Tapping.
nails and
Like-
stuff. Yeah, like I like that kind of stuff. I like the sound of like scissors.
Can't make scissors sounds. Scissors.
What is that? Skirt.
Skittles, dude. I haven't had Skittles in a fat minute. The Skittles aren't that great.
Skittles are not that great. Anytime anyone offers me Skittles, I say no.
Really?
Yes.
They're always
Yes.
always too hard.
Always.
They have
And at
been like he
Halloween,
just
it's
found
worse.
them like in the cupboard, but they were from last year's Halloween.
Yes, and I won't buy a whole pack of them. I can't like them for that long. Like if I want one that bad, like I'll eat one.
Why don't they make Skittles in the same type of tube that you'd get mini M&Ms?
Well, yeah. Honestly, why is that not a thing? I think
Why
sour
Why aren't there
candy
mini
lovers would love
Skittles?
that. What?
Mini Skittles?
Mini
Mini
Skittles.
I've been to the Jelly Belly factory.
How
Okay,
is it?
flex.
Okay,
Listen.
flex. But did
Subtle
you go
flex.
to a porno on the street? Or isn't that what it's like there in Las Vegas? Or
I
no?
didn't go to Las Vegas. It was in like
Where is it?
Bakersfield, California.
There's two.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like 3.
What?
It was really
Duh.
cool though. We got free Skittles, and you got your own like Jelly Belly hat. I still have my shirt, but I'm pretty sure it has like 6 holes in it. The food there, it's like the burger is shaped like a jelly bean. It's so cool. I'd
Wow.
recommend going there.
Wow. Burger jelly bean.
Burger jelly bean.
Whoa, big bean.
Big bean.
Big bean.
Can I get a double bean? Sad fries.
You know what I hate?
Onions.
I think I've actually told this to both of you, but like when I go into Chipotle and they like fuck up my food, but like it's like they do it in front of me, but like I'm too much of a pussy to be like, I don't want that anymore. Remake my shit because
Can't be-
because I wasn't clear with my intentions of what type of food I wanted put in my little oval tinfoil piece.
That's
Is
hard
this
to be
turned
that
my
person.
way?
What do you mean?
Does it like come closer?
The microphone.
Yeah,
Already decided.
and then you just turn the little tube on top.
It's cool.
Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck you're doing there. Nice.
Nice.
You know, like, yawning is just your body, like, your brain telling you to take more breath?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is.
When I like.
Because, like, everybody shallow breathes. You ever notice you don't take full breaths, ever? Until you, like, really need one, or you yawn?
There was a point in time where I couldn't take a deep breath. I'd like. My lungs would like stop halfway. And it just
Oh.
wouldn't let me.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Sounds like something that a beta would do. I being an alpha,
Okay.
yeah, I can just breathe.
You know, it must be nice. I can take deep breaths now.
Congrats. I'm glad we worked.
Congrats.
I'm glad we worked up to that point.
Yeah.
Taking
It's
deep breaths.
nice.
Taking deep breaths.
Every now and again, that's like really like meditation. Is just like taking deep breaths.
That's how
soothes your brain.
That's all you have to do. But some people can't stop thinking.
Yeah, it's like healing your brain.
It really is. It really is.
It's crazy. Just breathing.
Have you ever thrown up from like getting crossed? Or high or drunk?
Not from like just drinking itself, but it was like a combination of like being kinda drunk and like nicotine.
Oh, you got Nick sick.
Yeah. Like it's like that little hit of like dizziness after you hit it, but it didn't stop. It just kept going, and I was like kind of stumbly because I was drunkish, and I was like on the porch like hitting a cigar that I had that was old and had been on the porch for a while, and I was like, fuck it, I can finish this.
Did I tell you I was at my friend's house and I got crossed and threw up? I went over, I snuck out, and for all your viewers.
Oh yeah, also that was the first time I threw up in like 10 years. So, and that happened like a few months ago.
Yeah, so I snuck out, and drinking's fine. Like, I've never thrown up, I've never greened out, and I've never thrown up from like drinking, because I don't get to that point. I've never been like drunk where I'm over the toilet like, you feel? But I drank a little, and then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit your cart. Because I felt like it was a good idea. It was the indica, so it was like a body high. And then I got really dizzy. And it wasn't even a bad high. I just got super dizzy. And I started twitching. I was like, cool.
Cool.
I threw up in his sink. And he was like, hey, are you okay? He like texted me. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong. And then the second time I threw up, I was like, yeah, I might have just thrown up. And his friend's mom was awake, and she like saw me walk out of the bathroom. I was like, oh shit. Because I don't think that she didn't hear me, which was scary. But, you know, that's the first time I've thrown up in probably like 5 years. It's beautifully executed. I'm gonna draw that.
What?
Beautifully executed.
I hate throwing up.
It's my least favorite thing ever in maybe the world.
Do you have to be with someone or alone?
Alone.
It's very interesting.
It depends on who it is. Like, if it's
Right?
a family member, I'm fine.
So
Because they're
different.
usually, like, trying to take care of me.
Exactly.
I think the last time I'd thrown up before this recent one was like when I was like 10, like in baseball or something like that, and I was dehydrated. Like threw up after a baseball game.
That would be rough. People that have thrown up after working out, like I've been in pain. Like on your lady days, it's even worse. But throwing up, that would be terrible.
Like being in so much pain that you just start throwing up,
Yeah.
like is not something I ever want to experience. My oldest sister has like had that happen a few times.
Really? I just don't push my body that far.
Yeah.
I've thrown up once snowboarding, but that was just because I did push myself like way too far. I just kept going and going, and I threw up, and I was like, okay. I just. What do you even call it? You don't like ski away. You just like board away.
Slide away. I don't know.
Hold away, slide away.
Shred away.
Shred away. Shred the gnar. Shred the ice. Shred the snow.
You like
You shred. I don't
Shred
you
the
look at
concrete.
at skiers as like the scooter kids.
Yeah, skiers. You call them the Fruit Loom, like the fruity.
Fruit Loops.
The Fruit Loom, I guess.
Fruit Looms.
I just want to know what's so bad about scooters.
Scooters?
Is it because you have a fear of hitting your ankles, so you make fun of them?
They're
or-
easier.
Well, depending. Scooting
Yeah.
can be really hard.
Yeah. So are you scared of your ankles or what?
Well, I don't have like bad opinions on scooters.
Why is that okay?
That's just like the
Can you
stereotype.
explain? Yeah, can you explain? Like, do other people like they no one likes scooter kids?
Skaters don't like scooter kids.
Skaters don't like scooter kids.
Most skaters don't like scooter kids.
Right.
Because they're known as like the snakes, people that get in your way. Like they don't ever watch. They're usually younger than most skater kids, so they don't know like park etiquette. They don't look before they go. They just go back and forth like crazy. Don't look. Those are like snakes. They'll like just you'll be like going full speed around a corner and they just don't look and then they just go right in front of you. I've had that happen countless amounts of times. And I go fucking fast.
I'm getting better at my balance and stuff, which I'm really happy about. I can ride Switch like really well on my longboard, which is weird. Like, sometimes I'll just like kind of flip around on my board and I'll just ride Switch.
I always thought it felt really weird riding Switch. Like I had to feel like I was riding backwards rather than riding Switch. Because it would be easier for me.
Riding fakie?
Yeah. Like if I turned, I had to just like ride fakie instead of like put more of my weight on my front foot because I didn't trust it.
Since I have like balance on my back foot from riding
Mango.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to ride like Switch. But that's just because I hate that people don't know how to ride Mango. And they're like, oh, you just ride it like this. I'm like, you don't even do it right. It's funny.
Push Mongo.
No, it's Mango. Mango.
Mangoes and mangoes.
What mangoes look like?
Mangoes are very good.
Did you ever try any like sports, Taylor?
I thought about tennis once.
I thought about it.
But here's the deal. In 3rd grade, I used to play tennis every day at recess. I thought it was the funnest thing ever. We had this street behind our school, so they would just like not let cars drive down it. Anyways, played tennis. This girl in my class the ball's coming. It's coming right to me. But instead of just letting me get it, she just keeps backing up. And when she goes to cock back her tennis racket, she swings it back as hard as she would have to swing it forward. So it broke my nose. Yeah. My aunt come pick me up. It was fun. So
Ow.
Huh?
Ow.
Oh yeah. But
my little sister broke her nose, I think.
Yeah.
I've never broken a bone.
I think I enjoyed PE. I enjoyed rolling around on those things and like all that physical activity, but then I broke my hip. I fell off a zip line, so then I couldn't be athletic. And then
You fell off a zip line?
yeah, I slipped. But it broke my hip, so I was in a wheelchair for a month and a half. So afterwards, I could just tell people that I'd rather draw instead of do sports because
You're a cripple.
I was crippled. And technically, I mean, my right knee sticks out further than my left knee, so I'm sure it wouldn't have been good for my leg to be compensating more than it needed to be. But like now I work out and I lift weights and like it's better for my hip.
like chiropractic stuff?
I should. But I had a trainer that he was also like a stretch therapist, and so he would like stretch out my hip and then also train like do workouts, and it helped. It like realigned my knees, but it was so painful. I had to bring like a jacket or something like that I could cover my mouth with because I'd be screaming. But it was worth it.
Owie.
Yeah.
Looks like a carrot. It looks like a chode carrot.
Shut up. No,
chode
I have
carrot.
scoliosis pretty bad.
Ooh,
Same.
That's not fun.
Yeah, so I have to go to the chiropractor a lot, and I haven't been in a while, and that's why my spine is so flexible. Like, my spine is like, ooh. That's why I can
Noodles.
crack a bunch of bones.
Noodle flexible.
Noodle flexibility. What?
I don't know what I was trying to do. The first time I've done my hair in, like, probably 3 weeks.
Well, you did it just in time.
For podcast.
Yeah, just for your boys' podcast.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say boyfriend, and I was like, I don't have one.
No, he's not here.
Are you talking about Jackson? He's not my boyfriend.
You know what's funny is when I met you guys, I thought you guys were dating.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Jesus, everyone thinks that, and I think it's because I don't know.
He does have a hot girlfriend though.
Really?
Yeah, it's like weird for me to like say that, but I think it's true.
How old is she?
Like 14, 15.
Yeah, it's like really not something I should be saying, but I don't know. I'm not gonna be like, Jackson, your girlfriend's ugly because of legal reasons.
This is America.
Because of legal reasons. I cannot say that she's hot. But
Her style is very like, I like her style. It's just not like my style.
it's not skate park worthy. It's more like girly girl rather than like I'm about to go outside.
Girly girls.
Sure.
I don't like.
They have a
girly
style.
girls. I
No.
have a skirt.
Yeah, me neither.
I bought a skirt, dude, and I wore that skirt, and it was scary because I've never worn a skirt before.
You've never seen your like legs before, I bet, huh?
Yeah, I don't like shorts.
Skirts
I
are-
don't like my legs.
I couldn't even see you in a skirt just because I seen your style and it's completely.
The opposite.
Could you see me in a skirt?
Loose. Depends
I
what you're
have
wearing
skirts.
up top.
I have pencil skirts. That's the kind of skirt I can wear. But other than
I
that,
have,
like
like,
I
the
can't wear a
flats.
flowy skirt. I can wear a long, like
I'll find a picture.
tight skirt that like a maxi skirt because they're comfy. They feel like like a weird stretchy blanket. They're amazing, but I don't.
That's what I wore.
Okay, I could. Whoa, I could vibe with that. On the right kind of night, if I needed that vibe for like a concert or something, to go to a concert,
I needed
follow
that
you
vibe.
out.
Follow my spam account. Just kidding. No, I have a lot of goodies on there.
Goodies. Tay gang.
Yeah, we'll probably just end it here. Well, I know I already have like all the links for you, but again, like Taylor Jones, all art and music and shit like that. Links will be in the description as well. You should
Sweet.
check those out.
Yes.
Shay, where do people find whatever you want to let
You're
people
gonna
find?
Find my OnlyFans. I'm kidding. No.
Can you
What
imagine?
kind of shit do you put on your OnlyFans?
That would be illegal.
Asking for a friend. Asking for
I
a
saw
friend.
Toe pics.
Toe
Just kidding.
pics.
That'd be illegal.
My friend just wants to know. Okay, it's
My
not
friend-
me. It's not me.
My friend
Asking
like
for
over
a
there
friend.
kind of wanted to know. My Instagram. Yeah,
Your Instagram.
yeah. I don't post on there.
What's your Instagram?
Shay _Vedette with. Yeah, no one knows how to spell that.
VADETT.
V so CHEY _VEEDETTE.
Okay, well it'll be in the description if you
I
care.
see it.
If you
Okay.
care, it'll be there. Easy peasy.
Yeah, Instagram does have to work.
I mean, as always, I'm just kind of the same place every time. At Worrisome on all your social medias, especially on Twitch, and then Snapchat is just my name, at Hudson Moffat. But anyways, appreciate you guys listening in. This was a chill time.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. Thanks you guys for tuning in, We'll see you when I see you. Peace, peace.
I do commissions and requests. Follow my art page.
And that's all for today. Thank you for sticking around and simping during the whole thing.
Yep.
We will have another episode out shortly. Thank you.
Yes.